Still trying to figure out the best way to uh, record these videos due to lighting and whatnot. But I think this is pretty alright so far. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. Anyways, hi. I am Oleem, also known as John, or John, also known as Oleem, depending on who met who first. Here's some thoughts I've had. I think it's strange how some people call themselves a nut. I'm a fantasy nut. I'm a football nut. I'm an ice cream nut. It just sounds strange. You people. Sometimes I wonder to myself, how long have I been this way? I think back on my childhood and I was always absorbed into my own world, lost in the movies that play inside my eyes, always bad with my memory. Though somehow I have innately learned from my mistakes, though often I find myself repeating the same mistakes. I can't remember what I don't remember. That is what people call forgetting, which is why I can't remember how long I have been this way. I have forgotten. I was wondering the other day, didn't they ban motorcycle-type vehicles with one wheel in front and two wheel in the back due to the hazards of center of gravity while turning, causing it to tip over? Or was that ban only on the ATV models made like that? I was working one day at a dessert selling vendor place as security, and I heard some people saying things like, "That truck is sexy because it's a Ford." Battle of Ford versus Chevrolet. Only rednecks. I thought that was ridiculous because it's like, what the heck, you know? I don't understand. I don't get it. It's not something it's just a vehicle. The manufacturer, they're only different because of patents, because they're not allowed to have monopolies. We can't build the best cars and trucks around because, well, it's not allowed. It's not allowed to join. I was watching Mind Blow on Vsauce 2. In fact, it's a great channel. I highly recommend it. Though I'm not subscribed, just because I don't like getting spammed by newsfeed. But I would be if I was that kind of person. Anyways, they're talking about all these different robotical creations people make. But I'm like, what if all those people fucking combined into a group of people to make the best shit? They aren't. They aren't, because they're each making their own fucking thing, and so they're all doing different fucking things instead of making one super badass fucking droid that can take over the world. Anyways. I'll do that one later. When I remember a person's name, it feels almost magical. This is a part of my innate learning. It's not like I stored it somewhere to look back on. No, I simply hope that person's name comes out of my mouth when talking to them. It's kind of like when I'm also talking about memories, like someone was talking about a person. I think his name was Cameron, and then I said his last name, and they were like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I got his name right." You know, like just popped out. That's that bubble thing I was telling you about earlier. If the bubble doesn't pop, I don't know their name. But if their name bubble pops, guess what? I got it. I once saw a person wearing a hat with the visor so low that in order to order their food to talk to someone, they had to crane their neck so far back. It was like this. Hey. And I was like, what the fuck? There are three options this person could have done instead. 1, take off your fucking hat. 2, push the visor up. 3, it's nighttime. You don't really need to wear a hat anyways. You look kind of stupid. You did it so you look cool, but now you look like a fucking retard because you're doing this. Hey guys, yeah, I'd like to order. See, you fucking retarded. Moving on. Why is it that 98% of the people I see with modded cars seem like douchebags. I said 98% because I only know of 2 people that don't give off that order of retard. Yeah. Lab. What do I got? Okay. This is just a thought. I don't know the accuracy. I'm not a fucking genius. These are just thoughts. Of course, I could be wrong. Of course, I could be right. But who the fuck knows? I could be right here. I could be wrong there. I don't know. I don't care. I don't do research. I just think. So these are my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Lab tests on humans are normally inconclusive from what I've noticed and often said so by people speaking out for their usually bad addiction. I thought of a reason as to why that is. It's possibly because it can be seen as inhuman to humans, or it could be seen as inhuman to use humans as test subjects that could result in death. If people die from lab studies, there will be a lot of money shuffling around one way or another. We can prove non-living things with science, but the effects on the human body require human test subjects. If we really decide to test secondhand smoke on babies, children, and teenagers to prove that it is harmful to them, and 80% of them either get cancer or die, who takes the blame? Who will pay for any abnormality in a child's growth or their death just to prove a stupid fucking statistic for you just so you can get your head out of your ass? Name one kind of smoke that is healthy for the human body. If you don't know what the word adhere is, this is the first definition. To stay attached, stick fast, cleave, cling, usually followed by to the mud adhered to his shoes. Smoke of any kind will adhere to the lungs through the moisture inside the human body. If you think that's perfectly healthy, you must be retarded at this point in time. This was just one example. It's just that was a conversation I had about someone who's like, smoking isn't that bad, it's just something they say to blah blah blah. But I mean, what is smoke? It's burnt ash. I'm gonna say ash because I don't know the proper word. It's burnt materials in smoke form. And that when smoke, it's like dust. Let's say there's dust in the air and dust goes inside your lungs. It sticks because the moisture in your lungs, because it's an organ and it's moist inside your body, it sticks to your lungs. That's why people cough when they get dust in their lungs, you know? I mean, dust of any kind in your lungs, it's probably not a fucking good thing. It's why it's good to run and exercise, something I don't fucking do, but, you know, it's good to do to clean out your lungs, but, you know, smoke is filled with everything you burn. Sure, there's a filter, but I mean, you're still getting smoke inside your lungs. There's shit adhering to your lungs. They got the pictures to prove it. You must be fucking retarded. And when they're smoking in a baby's lungs or in a child's lungs, guess what? They're no longer getting as much oxygen as they used to. I don't think we need science and experiments to figure that out. I just did it for you, and that's just from thinking. It's pretty obvious to me, so I'd appreciate if people stop being like, smoking ain't bad. Meh. Anyways. Even after all this time, I still call my stepmom Jean. I don't think I will ever be able to call her mom because she is not my mother. She is Jean. She's her own person. She's not a replacement for anyone, just like no one can ever replace her. As such, I love her like a mother, even though she's not my mother. People that sneeze into their hands. Don't even try to wipe their hands on their pants or shirt, then reach out to take their food. It's pretty fucking disgusting. Like, I literally watched the guy, takes his food, and I'm like, what the at least try to wipe it down or something, you know? Grab a napkin. Do something. Oh my god, that was disgusting. You know what I do? I do this. That's true. So yeah, sure, the shit clings to my body, but guess what? It's not all over the fucking place. And also, I change my shirts on a daily basis. I shower every day, so what's the big deal? It's not like I'm gonna get a booger in my chest and absorb it into my skin and eat myself from the inside out because of a fucking dried dirt on my body. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, a mother tells a little girl to stop running around because they'll be getting ready for bed when they get home. 1. They aren't home. 2. Energy does not magically replenish itself. 3. Tire them out now so they are ready for bed when they get home. And 4. Seriously? Kids running around having a good time in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the fucking night. Not really the middle of the night, it's more like probably 10:15 or something. I can't remember what time it was, but I know it was dark. But it's like she's running around just jumping on things, and it's like, let her do that. She's gonna get tired. She's gonna go to sleep when she gets home. She's getting exercise. Oh God, stop running around so that way you can be energetic when we get home and I can yell at you some more when we get home. Shut the fuck up, Mom. You don't know shit. Anyways, this is about my thought journal I used to keep. After a while of keeping this thought journal, I noticed I was filtering out waste or unwanted thoughts and only wrote down what I felt was significant. That was not the original intent of this journal. To stop myself from thinking was the intent. Have I corrupted? It feels like it. Pretty much, I would think random things like, pen's blue, or, this really does taste like cheese. Just random crap like that, and I would write that down, just things, because when I think of something, it sometimes just rattles around for no reason. I would just write it down and get it out of there. And then eventually I was like, how would I write that down? I just started thinking things like changing the world kind of things. I was like, oh, these are important things. These are things I want to write down rather than what I really wanted to write down. But eventually it just kind of filtered out. Like the ones I was filtering stopped coming up. But that's a day. I'll call that a day.